All right, we're going to go through the use of the admin portal. So when we log into admin.tribalhealth.com, we're going to be greeted by this page here, and I'm going to run over kind of the key features. There's a hamburger button over here that has some elements. Typically, you won't need to access that. You'll see this is week of December 1st. I can filter it to weekly or monthly views based on what I want to do. There's a number of additional filters of job, site, the ability to refresh or refetch, adding a shift, and then of course the ability to pivot, and then a key here of what the different icons mean. And then there's a user search over here on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a site, and you'll typically be assigned your site, so you won't have the full list. If you need any additional sites added to your account, let me know. Happy to add those, but just want to keep it clean for everyone. So when I first load it for Rosebud, it's pretty long, so I might filter down to a different job. And I can filter down to a specific job, and I'm just going to focus here for right now. If I'm looking at a shift, I can see, a green shift means published, a yellow shift means unpublished. I don't see any unpublished shifts here. The black means canceled. Unassigned or shift demand is red, and then allow pay is blue. So we have our blue shifts, which are allow pay, and then green shifts, which are published. And then you'll see there is a time here on the top and then a time on the bottom. And this would be the scheduled hours and total scheduled hours versus worked hours. So you can get a quick glance of what's happening here. And be able to easily review and approve right from the portal here. So if I wanted to, I see this and looks fine to me, I can right click on a shift and I can copy it, I can allow pay, I can cancel, I can do a lot of features right from my right click, or I'm also able to click inside of it. So if I click into it, I'll pull up a shift details, and you'll notice there's the site, the job, which these are all editable, and then the scheduled start, stop, duration, actual start, stop, duration, and then break, the ability to add comments, and then of course the ability to allow pay and cancel. And if I click cancel, you'll need to select a reason, which is similar to the feature in Salesforce that we had. I'm going to go over to on the left here, if I have a large list. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to clear out this list here, and I am going to go to Deidre, and if I want to search for somebody and I want to be able to see them, if I select a person, that will highlight, and then I can also select multiple people. So if I'm working and I want to look at a couple people, you'll see there's Autumn's shifts, and I don't know if Angie's on here. Yeah, oh, there she is. So the second user, it will be in a different color. So each user will have a different color based on who you choose and how it works. So those are the kind of the basic overview features of how it works. I'm going to go into a use case now, and I'm going to switch to a different site, a test site, so I don't mess with anyone's actual schedule. Okay, so now that I'm on a test site, I'm going to go into a shift for yesterday, and I'm going to update it. So for this one, this person, I'm going to pretend said, hey, my shift was incorrect and I should have ended at 2300. So I can go in and simply update that shift. If I can tab through all of these tabs, so I'm just hitting the tab key right now. So really quickly, I can either tap in the calendar, or I can tab in and update it just like that. And then when I click save, it will update the shift. So right now, we can click save, we can click allow pay, or canceled. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then I'm going to create a shift. You'll see it says shift updated successfully. If I go in and I approve that shift now, I'm going to come in here and do an allow pay for that shift. There is the chance, so you'll notice that the color changed from green, from green to blue, and there is a chance that if you initially do a change, like if I'm going to come over here and publish this shift, there is a chance that it doesn't immediately show up as green. And if that's the case, and you got the notification up here that it updated successfully, simply hit this refresh or refetch button, and that will do it for you. So sometimes it'll take a second to communicate to Salesforce. It's not broken. It's just simply hit the refresh and it will show up accurately. I'm going to move in now and create a shift for tomorrow. So when you're on a site, it will filter that site. And if you're highlighting a person, it will also help you select that user. So there are some shortcuts if you're working on like one person or one schedule. If I come into the select dates, I can simply touch and add or subtract dates by tapping. So in this case, I'm going to create some weekend shifts to Monday. And I have a couple options here. I can enter my time, tab through those times, type them in. I can also create shift demands. And so if I click shift demands, I can create the number of required shifts per day. That's one option. I can also search users and it'll pull up the similar users over here, whoever is assigned to that. If I don't see the user I want here, I can also hit all users and then search for the person I want. Typically though, you'll see who you want to see here. So I'm going to go ahead and assign these shifts to me. It gave me a warning. Hey, you know what? Jed already has a shift. Boom, boom, boom. This is a soft warning at this point. So if you create a shift and someone's already scheduled, it will give you a warning so you can go in and change that. But you can still create the shift and give someone 2 shifts. Actually, you know what? Sunday, Monday, it looks like it didn't allow me to create that. So, I correct myself. If someone else is scheduled that day, you'll get a blocker there for now. If we need to create an override for that, we can always do that. So I'm going to come over here real quick and just show you that I can do a multi-select. So if I hit the Windows key or Apple key and tap, you'll see it lit up that. And then I'm going to come over here and select multiple. I'm going to go ahead and publish all these. So I can select all the yellows and then do a mass publish feature right there. And those will turn green. So now I've done that. We've gone through allow pay, shift creation. I'm going to go in and just show you for the shift demands. Here's 1 of 2. So we have 1 of 2 shifts filled. If I come in here and I want to assign that shift, you'll see that it's currently assigned to Ollie and Jed. I'm going to come over here and assign one to a new person. And you'll see that shift demand will be 2 of 2, or it will disappear. So that shift demand was here, it disappeared. And I'm going to go back to that person that I just assigned it to. If I can find him. Maybe I didn't do it right. Oh, these 2, that's it. I'm sorry, it's I as encoders, and it's unpublished. Sorry, I should have seen that. So there's the 2 shift demands. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. And you'll see that the shift demand actually goes back to where it should go. So once more, we have a 50%. So that shift demand reappeared, and it's there for us to refill for that day. So that's shift demands. And I believe those are all the key features and functions. If I missed anything, please reach out, but I hope this video helps walk you through and get comfortable with the new admin portal. The times, if you ever update a time in here, it updates every single field in Salesforce. So it's a big time saver if you're currently going into Salesforce and having to click into 6 different, 8 different, 9 different fields to update times. This is a real game changer in terms of time savings. and will continue to improve over time as we use it. Any questions, please let me know.